What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to episode 23 of my Black Ops 2 League Play series. And this is the another episode where I kind of ballsed up on the recording and I'm playing with a party we're playing as a squad. And I didn't get any of their voice. We're in party chat and I didn't get any of their voice. So I'm just randomly saying random words. And you guys are probably like, what the fuck if I just left in the live com? So I do these commentaries over the top, talking about latest news and stuff like that in the gaming world. So the last three episodes, the first one we talked about Black Ops 2, which was episode 20, I believe. 21, we talked about the Call of Duty Ghosts, and 22, we talked about Xbox One versus PS4, which is a fairly long-winded conversation, should I say. And yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out, having my views on the Xbox One and stuff like that. But overall, if you missed out, my overall summary of it is PS4, the right idea, Xbox One, bollocks. And yeah, so I'm not normally a PS4 like PlayStation, Sony fanboy, but I think PS4 have pulled out the bag this time round. So this is the I think this is the penultimate one. If you're going to be hearing my beautiful voice, not talking about the gameplay, but we go into a standoff, search and destroy. I believe the last episode we played a capture the flag on slums and one like. We could have got 23 flag caps, but we started doing these weird glitching near the end, so we got 22. But this episode, I'm not too sure what to talk about in the fact that I think I've covered most of it, like stuff related to gaming and stuff like that. In the fact that, yes, I could go and talk about other games and stuff like that, but it kind of defeats the point of Call of Duty. But I may go and do that, and I think I am going to do that. But we go and start using the MSMC again. Always use this gun, and here I think I try and change it up a bit. They were a bit too loud. And then you can see there, I had it play through headset. Not both. It needed to be play through both for you guys to hear it. But this episode, yeah, I may go and talk about the games coming out on these consoles. So, you've obviously got the good old Call of Duty Ghosts, which looks decent. You can't really say much else. They only showed you a sneak peek of it. And basically, it just looks like a game of dogs. They should have just called it like Activision Dogs, similar to Nintendo Dogs, but these dogs are fucking mental. That's basically what I kind of got from the whole thing. As you can see here, we're playing Search and Destroy on standoff. I think I just picked up 2 kills there. I'm not too sure on that one. But Call of Duty Ghosts, they might have just called it Activision Ghosts or whatever you want to call it, Activision Dogs. Basically, it's just a shit ton of dogs. And then we had a nice clutch there from me. I think my teammates died fairly quick. But then we had any other games. You got FIFA 14. What I think about FIFA games is the fact that you cannot change them too much. They just know that FIFA has established itself enough at the moment. Same with Call of Duty. You just know there will be a lot of people out there who will just go and buy it because they know what the last one was like. I don't think there needs to be too many well, yes. But football games are kind of awkward in the sense that it's not like a shooting game in the fact that you can't... in the shooting game, you can kind of... It's a bit easier to copy what would actually happen, whereas, well, I know Call of Duty is not really realistic, but in football, you can't really account for random things and stuff like that because it's just too advanced. But... they've changed it slightly, and they just randomly made up some bullshit, which they do in every single EA trailer and stuff like that. Go and check that out, the FIFA trailer, if you want, and see how much bollocks they put into the fucking words and stuff. Just trying to get you to buy the game. But FIFA, you expect what you're going to get. I only buy FIFA for Ultimate Team. I don't really like anything else. I just think the concept of Ultimate Team is just... Whoever came up with that freaking idea is a pure fucking genius. I just think it's such a good idea. I've always had like a view of something similar where you can make your own team, but just I think the main thing that like attracts me to the Ultimate Team is the bidding and stuff, and how you can make money from like you can make a fortune just from buying and selling players and stuff, and that's why I think attracts you. You're always on like edge, and well, I wouldn't say it's not like that, but you always never know what will happen in the market and stuff like that. So I just really like Ultimate Team and the fact that the buying and stuff, that's what I think is pretty decent. Then you had all the other EA exclusive games, such as the UFC, I think it was. I don't play much of those games. The only EA game I mainly play is FIFA. I sometimes play Battlefield. Battlefield 4, again, none of these gaming showed a lot of actual gameplay. I think Battlefield 4 was the actual only game title which showed quite a bit of the actual gameplay on these 4th gen consoles. No, not many pre-rendered scenes, so that's pretty nice from EA to do that. And Battlefield 4, I like Battlefield games. Yeah, it's a big. You can't compare Battlefield to Call of Duty. If anyone's out there saying comparing Battlefield to Call of Duty, I just think you can't do it. It's like comparing rugby to, well, it's a bit easier than comparing rugby to football. But they've both got different ideas. One, Call of Duty is unrealistic and a bit more fast-paced, and is more, I find it appeals more to people because it's faster paced. That's just my view. That's what I think. I think it appeals a lot more to people. It's just a lot faster paced and stuff like that. Whereas Battlefield, more realistic. The fact that you can blow up buildings, drive tanks, jets and shit, it's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but the maps are so fucking big. It takes like fucking half an hour just to find an opponent. If you fucking die, then you gotta fucking wait forever. So that is why Battlefield, yeah, the realistic bit is pretty cool, but so I do like Call of Duty, the fact that it's a bit faster paced and stuff like that. Battlefield 4, that looked fairly interesting. I think I've played the campaign of Battlefield 3, so the campaign was fairly decent. But they showed you, I think it was a campaign on like what is it called? It was like on a carrier ship and stuff. That looked fairly nice. Was there any other? There's obviously like Madden and stuff like that, but I'm not into that sort of games, and they just look extremely hard to play. FIFA, like, you can just shoot, like, FIFA, you can just, like, pass the ball around, push the A button and stuff like that. Madden, you got to, like, do all the call-outs and fuck, and that just sounds too complicated. Basketball as well, that sounds a bit more complicated. It's not as complicated, but that does sound a bit complicated as well. Sorry about this. I've been doing, like, I've done these 4 commentaries in, like, a row, so, I've just been talking for about hour and a half straight, and it's not good on the throat, but I'm not going to stop. What other games were there? There was that, what is it, Waking Dead? Was it? No. Oh, I'm not, Waking Dawn? Dawn of the Dead? No, I'm not sure. There was that zombie game, number 3, I think it was. That looked fucking awesome, man. I'm not going to lie. They showed the smart glass bollocks, which I don't give two shits about, no offense or anything. I really don't care about smart glass. Right, if any of you use smart glass in the comments, put it. Because I've never met a single person who has used smart glass, to be honest. So yeah, it'll be interesting how many people actually use it. But that game looked fairly decent. When that guy like made his own weapon, like with the fucking chainsaw on the like a sledgehammer and then threw it and the zombie cut in half. That's fucking sick. I ain't gonna lie. Titanfall, that looked nice. Yeah, that is a Xbox 360 exclusive. I think Titanfall is made by like it's an Activision game, I do believe. Let me quickly check. But I think it's made in the time of is it? No. In the time this may be like I'm making it up in a sense, but in the time MW2 was made, the people that made that, a part of Infinity Ward, all kind of disagreed and shit and left Infinity Ward and kind of made their own company called Respawn Gaming. So this Titanfall is made by Activision and Respawn Gaming, I believe. I may be wrong, but the people that made Call of Duty 4, I think, are making this game. And you know how many people like Call of Duty 4? I reckon this game is going to be the next Call of Duty. I'm not going to lie. It just looks like so cool. So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure if they got like the online thing, because Call of Duty, I don't think it would be as successful if it didn't have the online feature. The online feature is what makes Call of Duty. if you ask people why do they play Call of Duty, it's just the fact that competitive, fast-paced, bang, 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 a multiplayer feature just makes it reason why it's so successful. If Titanfall had similar, I think it would be just as successful as Call of Duty. So, yeah, that could be fairly interesting to see what happens there. Also, was there any other games? There's some other games which didn't appeal to me. What was that? Oh, come on. What's that game? It was called something. You guys are probably shouting at me in the comments. No. I can't remember the game. I'm going to quickly search it here. It's something called... Oh, man. I can't think of it for days. But it was the game that looked where you basically could hack into everything. Yeah, that looked pretty sick. I've got it here, hopefully. Hold on. Where is it? It's one of those games you got in your head, but you can't pull out your head. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. I think, come on. The one time, I bet. Assassin's Creed, the new one, that looks fairly decent. And I'm still trying to find this game. Watch Dogs. Why was I talking about an eye? Watch Dogs, that looks sick. I'm not even joking. You can hack into shit. That looks a fairly decent game. I want to pick that up, but I think it's a PS4 exclusive. So, I wonder what that'll be like. If I'm picking up PS4, I'd definitely pick up Watch Dogs. That'd be a pretty awesome game to play. Then you've also got Assassin's Creed, the new one. I've played the Assassin's Creeds, but I don't really play them too much. My brother plays them more than me, and I've just watched them in the fact that, I watch them when he plays them. So, they look okay, but I don't really like the new one. More pirate themed thing, and yeah, I don't really like that one as much. Is there any other games? I'm just quickly looking through here. Battlefield 4, talked about that. Ghosts. Apparently Diablo 3 is actually going on the PS4. That'd be interesting. I've got Diablo on my computer actually, and I've played it like for fucking loads of time. I'm not even sure, but I haven't played it for ages, so I'm not quite sure how the game is actually running at the moment. So that'd be interesting. I may go and return on that for a bit, see what it's like. But that's coming to the PS4, so that'd be interesting. And then we get up the upcoming Xbox One games, see if there's any games that are coming, but hopefully this game hurry up and comes to an end, because I'm running out of things to talk about, and I've got one more of these freaking commentaries to do, so I've got no idea what I'm going to be talking about in that one, but okay, I've got it up here. So Dead Rising 3, that was it. I couldn't think of that zombie game. Final Fantasy, I've never played that game. Forza Motorsport 5, that looks decent. I like racing games. I go through some stages where I get obsessed with racing games, and I just don't like them. I don't know why. Halo, there was a hint of a new Halo coming out. I'm not too sure about that one. They just showed kind of like a trailer / just him. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that is like, and I can't believe that guy killed me. I even looked around the freaking corner. Oh yes, that beastly game there, Minecraft, that is back. No, Minecraft's alright. Any more? Quantum Break, that was that odd one. Star Wars, no offense or anything, but I don't really watch Star Wars. The Witcher, I've never played that either, but that looked fairly decent. Zumba Fitness Party, that looks fucking sick. I ain't gonna joke, but I was joking about that. But there is a hint of a new Halo coming out, no idea when. So I wonder like that. I've not played Halo that much. I've obviously played like Halo 3, Halo Reach maybe. I think it is. I haven't played it though. I don't really like it that much. I prefer the Call of Duty than Halo. I'm not too sure why, but I prefer the Call of Duty franchise instead of Halo. Some people prefer the other way around. I don't know why I prefer the Call of Duty one, but I just prefer it. I think it's the Halo. It's just a bit too far-fetched. I think the aliens and shit. That's probably the only reason I don't really pick that Halo up. And this game still hasn't come to a freaking end, and I've run out of things to say. But guys, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to all you guys supporting this series. Call of Duty isn't not a different thing on my channel, but having a Call of Duty series is slightly different. I was doing a kind of road to, I called it a Care Package Master, Road to Care Package Master and Road to Commander. But basically I fucked that series up in the sense that these League Play series contributes to your overall level, and that's a fucking nice shot there. That guy got shit owned. Yeah, so that kind of series is done. I'm not quite sure if I'll delete the videos off my channel, just because I had like, I think it was like 20 odd episodes, and they didn't get the most amount of views. But now I've got a shit ton of you beastly subscribers. That I'm getting like quite a few views an episode, getting some likes. Just appreciate that so much, because I Call of Duty is one of those things where everyone does it now. You basically, if you go on, and everyone does it, yeah. And we lost this game. I can't believe it. Search and destroy is not my thing. We were like so far up, but everyone does it, but no one watches it, in the sense that there's only a few people that people will watch. It's all other games, unique ideas and stuff like that. Call of Duty really isn't one. But my League Play series seems to be going pretty damn well with you guys, and I really, really appreciate it. But this guy has come to this game has come to an end, guys. Finally, I've nearly ran out of things to say, but we unfortunately lost, which was kind of annoying. 6-5. I swear every single search game goes to 6-5. But we've got 3 more placement games, and we've only got one of these episodes to commentate over, so we didn't play the full amount of placement games. But in the upcoming future, we do play with another squad. We build another squad, and I do believe we get some placement games. But we don't get ranked too high, which is kind of bad. But guys, also, if you got any opinion on these, like the team games, if you want to see like when I play in the squad, put that in the comments. Normally, I'm sorry about the live com. Normally, it would be live comms, and I've got those in the future as well. So make sure you stay tuned to that. But guys, remember, if you like this episode, remember to click the like button. In the comments, put what games you like, what games I may have missed, and just your overall opinion on E3. And subscribe to stay tuned to this awesome series. This has been Crushy. Till next time, adios!